Okay, here is some complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles practice. So take a piece of paper and write down these equations and solve them. You have to be able to figure out what the missing angle is yourself. That would be the ultimate goal. Okay, number one, let's look at this one right here. What you should notice is that you have one angle here and one angle here. And together, if I look at these two, there's no right angle and they'll form a semicircle. So these angles are supplementary. And that means that x plus, that means this angle plus this angle is going to equal 180 degrees. Okay? So then you just have to solve this equation by subtracting 156 on both sides. And 180 subtract 156 is 24. So x will equal 24 degrees. And you could check that. If you put a little 24 here, 156 plus 24 is going to equal 180. Okay? Okay, this angle here, you would look at these two. And notice they kind of make like a wedge or like just a piece of pie. It's not a half circle. And actually, you should notice that there is a 90-degree symbol there as well. So that means that this angle plus this angle are going to add up to equal 90 degrees. So x plus 53 are going to add up to be 90 degrees, and those are complementary angles. Okay, then you just solve those. Subtract 53 on both sides of the equation. And 90 minus 53 is 37. This is a 53. So x would equal 37 degrees. Okay, take a look at these two angles. If I draw the two angles and try to connect them together like that, I will see there's my semicircle again, and there's no 90-degree symbol. Actually, this angle right here is even larger than 90 degrees. So these are supplementary angles, and that means that this angle plus this angle is going to equal 180 degrees. So x plus 128 is going to equal 180 degrees. So subtract 128 on both sides, and x will equal 52. Okay, 52 degrees. Okay, now look at this one. Again, I'm just kind of looking at it, I'm shading it in, I'm seeing a wedge, I'm also seeing a 90-degree symbol there. That means that these angles are complementary, and they will add up to equal 90 degrees, and that symbol right there shows you that. So that means x plus 57, I always like to start with the x, is going to equal 90. So subtract 57 on both sides, and x will equal 90 minus is going to be 33 degrees. So x would be 33. Okay, notice on these problems now, I'm trying to fill these wedges in, and I notice that they are across from each other. They are not adjacent. They are actually across from each other. And notice this symbol right here looks kind of like an equal sign. And notice that this piece of wedge or pie or this piece of pie look exactly the same. they're the same side. So basically x is going to equal 94, and that's the answer to that. They're opposite angles and they're equal. And so if you look at this one, again, I see this angle and this angle, and I'm looking for this one. They're exactly the same. They are opposite each other. So x is going to be equal to 110. So this is 110 on that side. And that's it. So those are all the problems that I wanted you to think about today with complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles.